Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Ian Kinsler will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, his numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games, he's hitting over 400.
And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are two away now.
The first baseman,
Brandon Belt gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Michael Brantley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
left fielder, Michael
In tied at 93, ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball two. A swinging bunt to the mound, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Jason Kipnis takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball one. Runner at first here, one man out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ranging back is Maben. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Mike Napoli set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And Napoli can't connect there, as that's by him for strike two. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Victor Martinez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in, Adam Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Adam Jones.
And he starts him out with one high and tight, ball one. No score here as we play inning number two. Tapped out in front of home. Perez has it. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. Two away now. Nick Castellanos into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And that misses inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Perez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Carlos Santana strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Designated hitter, Carlos.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Standing in, Lonnie Chisenhall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard towards center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike too. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Maben there to put it away for out number 2. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the center fielder Coco Crisp. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
No strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. High pop-up. Number 32 is there for it. And the inning is over. Cameron Maben leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And the Tigers are into the hit column now. That's their first hit of the contest. Jared Saltalamacchia is ready for his first AB here in this one.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Brantley makes the play, 1 away. Jose Iglesias is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away.
Well, too bad that last guy couldn't advance the man into scoring position, so now it's probably going to take a gapper to get him home.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Napoli will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. Odubel Herrera will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deliver the 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Third inning, no score to this point. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Crisp. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Ian Kinsler stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Roberto Perez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Roberto Perez.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Hot shot on the ground is short. Iglesias is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Michael Brantley will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Boy, Michael Brantley certainly has blossomed into one of the elite players in this league. He's a good all-around talent, and in 2014 was really his coming-out party.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Yeah, 2014 was really an outstanding year for Mr. Brantley. He went to the All-Star game for the first time, won a Silver Slugger, and ended up third in the AL MVP voting.
That's pretty amazing. Not only that, he was a 20-20 guy. He had exactly 20 bombs and ended up swiping 23 bases.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, on his way to second now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And Maben will look this one into the glove, and the inning is over. Brandon Belt is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Victor Martinez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2. You got a few options here.
Out in front of that one may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Skied into straightaway right. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
The right fielder,
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. Grounded to third. Ramirez is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mike Napoli is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Jones on the move. He's got it 1 away. Into the box, Carlos Santana. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
the right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Lonnie Chisenhall. He reached on a single in his first try. Chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Another one sent foul. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Maben is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. In now, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jose Ramirez.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Maben on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nick Castellanos heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Into the seats, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
11, 1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramirez is there, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Cameron Maben. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Jared Saltalamacchia is into the box for his second appearance. 0-for-1 with a flyout. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Coco Crisp comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Herrera's there. 1 away. Striding in once again, Roberto Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
And he falls behind 0-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Herrera has a beat on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Michael Brantley will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if he can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Jose Iglesias makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Odubel Herrera steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat.
Well, everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Ian Kinsler will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. Francisco Lindor will step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis.
You know, guys, I love it.
Into the windup and the pitch. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Jason Kipnis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Mike Napoli will stand in now. He struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. At the plate, Carlos Santana. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Kinsler for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him. Brandon Belt will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Crisp giving chase. And that's the first out of the inning. Victor Martinez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Tap fouled at home plate. The 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Perez scoops it up onto first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Lonnie Chisenhall will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Hit to first. Belt has it, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Jose Ramirez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Number 4, Coco Perez.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Roberto Perez will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Into center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Michael Brantley steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pereira will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nick Castellanos comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Low throw that time, but old Napoli's no stranger to balls in the dirt, and he makes a nice scoop there for the out. Cameron Maben is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a big moment here, and standing in, Jared Saltalamacchia, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And Coco will send this one in off the wall. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 1-1. Jose Iglesias digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Diego Ramirez will get the call here.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Throw on to Napoli takes care of him. 2 away now. Odubel Herrera will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Francisco Lindor A step in to lead it off for Cleveland. He'll be followed in the order by Jason Kipnis. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him.
No way. That was awesome.
Jason Kipnis will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Oh, and he botches it. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
First baseman, Mike.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Maben going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Carlos Santana gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Ian Kinsler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the 9th. Brandon Belt comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball in. Tony Watson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Brantley shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Victor Martinez will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
So striding in, Adam Jones, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Nick Castellanos makes his way to the plate with the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring.
And you know what? Who doesn't love a game that comes down to this? You know, Matty, you don't have a pulse if you can't get excited about this.
Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out.